We need to talk about this Sex and the City movie. First of all, it had the unfortunate timing of coming out in 2008, and the movie starts off with Carrie and John trying to buy a penthouse apartment in Manhattan. Let's just say we already know this is a fairy tale. Meanwhile, all of the girls go to an auction of a girl who didn't marry her boyfriend, and the boyfriend kicked her out. So now the girl is auctioning off all the jewelry that the wealthy boyfriend got her. So now Carrie's like, maybe I should marry John. I don't want to be like the auction girl. So her and John talk over dinner and they decide to get married, and it comes off like a business transaction. So the first third of the movie, we are in wedding fever as we watch Carrie become increasingly more of a bridezilla to John. But John has the money. I don't know why he's freaking out about it. Meanwhile, Miranda's in a sexless marriage and gets cheated on by Steve. Samantha doesn't like that her younger boyfriend is buying a jewelry because she is an independent woman who don't need no man. And Charlotte is the only person having great sex right now. So rehearsal dinner comes and Steve comes to apologize to Miranda, and Miranda's pissed off. So then Miranda goes to John and is like, you and Carrie are just crazy to get married. And John, who's watching Carrie become a bridezilla, is like, maybe Miranda's right. She is the smart one. So it's the day of the wedding. Carrie can't find her phone because Charlotte's daughter took it, and John keeps calling because he has the jitters. And then eventually he decides he can't go to the altar with Carrie because Carrie didn't look at him in a limo that she didn't know that John was even in. So Carrie's humiliated that she got left at the altar. So then all the girls decide to go to Mexico for her honeymoon to cheer her up, and Charlotte poops her pants, and that's literally the only thing that happened in Mexico. So after Charlotte poops her pants, she says, I need a black woman in my life. So she hires Jennifer Hudson to fix her life. Meanwhile, Miranda's trying to find apartments because she no longer lives with Steve. Charlotte finds out she's pregnant. And Samantha just really wants to be single, but she doesn't know how to tell her younger boyfriend that. Carrie becomes a brunette because she feels like she needs to be in hiding for some reason. And Samantha has to adopt a dog in order to not cheat on her boyfriend. Carrie finally becomes self-aware that there's only one black person in this movie, so she starts asking Jennifer Hudson about her life and finds out that Jennifer Hudson is heartbroken and that the guy she loves is back in St. Louis, her hometown. Fast forward to Valentine's Day, which is at least 5 months since the wedding, and Miranda finally tells Carrie that she told John that she and John were crazy to get married. And Carrie is now pissed at Miranda instead of being pissed at the man who left her at the altar. Miranda begs for Carrie to forgive her. And Carrie chastises her for not trying to get back together with Steve, the man who cheated on her. So Miranda and Steve go to couples therapy and they start working their shit out. They end up happily ever after. Jennifer Hudson says F these white people and moves back to St. Louis with her black boyfriend and works it out. Miranda wears a shirt that's one size too small and everybody's worried that she's gaining like 20 pounds. So with that, Samantha decides that she needs to break up with her younger boyfriend, and she does. Charlotte's water breaks in front of John, coincidentally, and she gives birth, and that's that. And Carrie has this revelation that she needs to go back to that penthouse apartment because she left some shoes there from back when they were going to get this penthouse apartment. And when she goes to that penthouse apartment, she sees John there. And then John is just there, and then they fall in love again, and then they decide to get married for real, but this time not in a Vivienne Westwood ugly dress, but in the vintage dress. But you gotta wear the wedding shoes that were in the penthouse apartment. Everybody drinks Cosmopolitans, and then that's the end. And they really don't talk about the fact that John left Carrie at the wedding. He's just like, I'm sorry I did that to you. That's all he says.